keep the music playing.
Welcome in. Guess what day it is? It's a day that Zach is taking off. Terry Hunt sitting in today. Zach, of course, if you know, he is on the 45th trip. 45 trips with him and Jim, the travel club. I think he's gone for 15 days, so you're going to be stuck with me for this week and next week, and Brian Brown's going to be coming in and having a good time with you. So it's going to be interesting for all of us. Normally, I talk in a padded room where nobody sees me before I got out of radio, like Zach did. We both kind of left in the same fashion, but that's a whole nother issue over a bar drink. But we're here, ready to go, and we're ready to start the morning with all kinds of good things. We've got Elizabeth with us. She is with the main event. Welcome in. We'll be talking all kinds of things about the main event coming up, because we're continuing to find out what we can do in Waco for the remainder of the summer, and the main event is a top-notch place. So we'll touch on that coming up shortly. But right now, let's start it the way Zach has done for years with things. Let's honor America and salute America with our national anthem, followed by our Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Once again, right here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, Terry Hunt sitting in for Zach today, who is, I guess at this time, probably at the airport after taking the customized tour bus that he's on with his legion of fans and friends that are headed to the Mediterranean area. So I hope he has a great time. If we get pictures, Kevin, we can put those up if he posts anything, right? Okay, very good. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a lot of fun to see. Yes, Zach Owen Show live, minus Zach, but that's all right. A couple of things to pass along to you. We do have music coming up in the next hour, starting at 9 this morning. Tim Mauzey is going to be with us. I've got to talk to Tim because I want to say that I saw him and did something with him years ago, and it was kind of unique to see that name on the schedule coming up. But I've got to jog the brain. But we've got all kinds of good things going on today. We'll be talking to Elizabeth. Now, the main event, all right, before we get into the main event, I'm not going to pick on the difference in our age or anything, but what prompted you to get into that type of work, publicity, and talking about this event? Are you still a kid at heart when you get to the main event?
Absolutely, Terry. There are times.
I knew it, yes.
Most of the time, I am a little bit more business professional. We are dealing with corporate events in my office, so we keep it a lot more calm and collected in that space. Good. You'll actually notice it's quiet in there while everywhere else it's loud. But my favorite part of the day is when we get out into the games floor, swipe a couple of our cards and play with the children that happen to visit us that day. It is so much fun because not only are we getting them an extra little play without having to pay for it, but I also get to kick their butt because I always win. I am so good at these games.
So you're saying that the chip on your shoulder is more of a competitive chip?
Definitely, I would say so.
All right.
Yeah, some get their competitive edge from sports. Mine is from video games.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, that goes back to the age thing. See, the difference between us. When you get
I thought
to be
you
my
weren't going to pick on
the
that,
competitive
Terry.
edge just disappears. You just want to get through the day. But anyway, no. So, are you native Waco, or where are you from?
I'm not. I'm actually from Houston.
Okay.
I grew up in South Carolina for a while, but I moved here from Tomball. I originated out there at the main event location, and then came out here to Waco about 2 years ago, and it has been an amazing change.
Well, first off, from Houston to Waco, and then again, you've seen what Waco has done here in the last. The 2 years you've been here, but I can tell you that in 10 years, it is amazing how it's just exploded with things. There's so many more things to do. I remember when the main event first came into Waco, I got one of the invites to come out for the grand opening and preview and all of that. And you knew it was something special because of what the other locations. Mm-hmm. But when you still walk into the Waco location, you're like, there's everything in there. Mm-hmm. Are they all kind of footprinted the same way, or do you gauge them per market size?
So we've gone through a couple different models of the buildings, starting with our flagship location in Louisville, Texas. Mm-hmm. That was our very first one, and so you'll notice a lot of changes between that location versus Shenandoah, which opened several years later, versus our location, Waco, which opened just 3 years ago. And even the new ones that we've opened in California look completely different from our Waco location.
Well,
so it
California,
really
anyway.
Fair. It is a lot bigger for that reason. But it's a completely different layout, just depending. Now, I will say for the most part, you're getting the same consistencies. There's always going to be bowling. There's always going to be laser tag. There's always going to be arcade. We, at our location, we have gravity ropes. We're actually one of the last locations to have that installed. So if you go to any newer locations, they're not going to be as cool as us. Don't tell my bosses I said that.
Okay.
But if you go to some other locations, sometimes they have, escape rooms or various activities like mini golf. But personally, I find the gravity ropes to be the most fun. I don't actually go up there because I'm terrified of heights.
Hey, right on. Me too. I zip lined for the first time about a year ago.
Ooh, yeah. I get halfway up the stairs and I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. And I'm like, this is not for me.
Right.
Yeah. So if you are not afraid of heights, you'd be shocked because there are 6-year-olds that go up there and they're just like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, you have not learned fear yet. Oh my gosh. I hope you never do, but I feel like it's a really great tool. And I've even seen like companies, they'll come in and they'll bring in their group and they're like, no, you have to do it unless you have a reason not
team
to.
building or something. Yes.
Very
yes,
much team
yes.
building. Everybody gets kind of professionally bullied into it, and then you all have to go on to it, and
Yes,
everybody's cheering.
yes.
And
some of your friends are your best ones, aren't they? They're so much fun.
So what I'm hearing is this afternoon, Terry and Elizabeth are both going to do the ropes course at main event for each other because you're both scared of it.
All right, I'll make a deal with you, okay? If that harness reaches from the top to hold you to the floor, I can walk that event. I will walk that event. How about you? Is that a good idea?
The harness does, it connects to you, and then you can hold on to it for sure.
Okay.
It's very secure. That's the thing. I know mentally. We check it every day. We do a quarterly inspection to inspect everything, and then on top of that, we also do a in-depth photo report inspection yearly. But it's like in my brain, I'm like, I don't know. It's just today. It's gonna be me, but even that, our staff is trained on emergency takedowns. But let's focus on the fun part of it instead of the emergency part of it.
Lizzie B is joining us a little bit later on. Are you a heights person? Do you have a problem with that?
I don't really have any fears that I know of, but I also don't find myself putting myself in that position.
Oh, yeah. See, now she's throwing the intelligence. I don't put myself into anything that could be an issue. Yeah. Sometimes
that's
those
what I
issues
like
creep
to
up
do.
on you. You have no control.
Yeah, like being forced into a bet to do gravity ropes later today at main event, which now you're being forced into.
Okay.
Congratulations. What are you doing? What time? We need to come up with a time. Can we take this on the road and do that tomorrow? That would be interesting, except all you would be seeing is me needing a preacher and a crowbar to let go of something.
Right.
And all pale and screaming,
Yeah.
probably louder than these two. So I'm not sure about that.
That's fair.
Elizabeth is with us from the main event. We are glad you're here. Again, we're talking about things that you can still do in this area for the remainder of the summer, and the main event is one of the coolest places around. Again, you're almost overwhelmed if you've never been to one.
Yeah.
And you walk in. You were talking about, you're a video. What is your specialty when you're there?
When I'm there, my specialty is going to be the piano keys. It's not like a very video game inducive, but it's
Right.
very much like you have to focus. So I like to just stare at the screen and just tap away at the keys. It's very like a rhythm based almost. And then I like to play the Centipede game, but I'm bad at it. I'm bad at that one.
See, I'm an old pinball guy. This is taking me way too much back in time
Yeah.
to do all the pinball stuff and things like that. But we'll have to leave
love
that for
pinball.
another discussion. But I'll tell you what, thank you again for joining us here. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you,
Lizzie B,
Terry.
we'll be talking to you coming up very soon about some great things too. And of course, much, much more coming up from the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Sitting in for Zach Owen on the show. My name is Terry Hunt. Let's take a break now and find out some of the folks who are helping make this possible right here with the Zach Owen Show Live.
Looking to upgrade your home? Brazos Valley Tile Installations has you covered. From tile showers and all types of flooring to full bathroom and kitchen remodels. Need granite countertops, painting, or even plumbing and electrical? They can fix it all. With over 28 years of experience and every employee passes a strict background check so you know you're in good hands. Call today at 254-258-5254. Brazos Valley Tile Installations, where quality meets trust.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Back right here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, the Zach Owens Show live. Terry sitting in. He's on his way to trip number 45 of the Zach and Jim Travel Club, which is pretty cool. That's been going on for a long, long time. And I hope he has a okay time. But anyway. We're talking with Elizabeth today, talking about main event. Mm-hmm. Now, we've gotten into kind of general things on that. Let's talk about what is going on the main event between now and, say, when school starts. So you have any special programs and things lined up?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually just brought back our Yes Day promo, and every weekday, or actually every day before noon, if you purchase, you can get $14.99 unlimited activities and a $10 fun card.
Wow. So
what's really cool about that is the $10 fun card would normally already have like a $3 activation fee. Mm-hmm. So you're literally getting unlimited activities for $1. So I think it's a pretty good deal on that.
That's really cool. And and again, you host parties, you host family gatherings. There's all kinds of things. If you have an event, that's a place to go where you can get the kids, kind of turn them loose, mm-hmm. but they're not really unsupervised. There's always people keeping an eye on what's going on.
Absolutely. I mean, we're not babysitters, of course, right. But at the same time, we make it very family conducive, where even if you go into our dining space, the entire wall is glass. So you are able to still see into the dining room or into the arcade space. Another portion that's really great is if you have our app, you can actually load the fun card on there, and you can press this feature called ringing the dinner bell, and it actually shuts down the fun card. What's really cool about that is they can't continue to play, so then they come running up and they're like, hey, my card's not working. Yes. It's kind of the same thing as, turning off the Wi-Fi before dinner, so they all come running downstairs.
That is a great idea. I love that.
Yeah, that and again, from the old school of things, dinner table conversation mm-hmm. was always something that was so special. You look back on it now, and it's just something that doesn't happen as much. So what a great idea, because you're still there to do activities.
Absolutely.
You can bowl, play video games, laser tag, all the other things that are going on, but still have that family time, even if it's short.
That's
just
exactly.
to get that done.
We emphasize on family kitchen. That's what we transformed our restaurant into about 3 years ago, whenever we first opened. So essentially with that, we focus on bringing everybody together. We focus on having platter opportunities that families can all literally have a family style meal from. So there's plenty of ways that you can have a true outing. But what's really great is just give us a call, reach out to us. Our phone number is 254-256-5600, and we'll help find a way for you to get the best outing at the best price. So that's kind of what the sales office is all for, is to answer your questions. And if you've got a group, then we'll get you a good deal. If you don't, we'll tell you what's going on that day and how you can save.
That's the best part about it. Again, it's not like, okay, everything's black and white. It's this and it's this. Walk in, you're doing your thing. You've got people all over to answer questions. You've got people to point you in the right directions. You've got people that will answer the phone and say, look, I've got this birthday party, but it's kind of unique because of this. Mm-hmm. You can help tailor it to the right person.
Absolutely.
And that's been the concept of the company, though, right?
I'd say so. We're very much a space where you come out to, eat, bowl, play. We have the mentality of, be nice and make it right and make memories. So literally our motto is making memories one smile at a time. And I find that it really resonates with me because it allows me to take this position because my role is as sales manager and I'm over the sales office. However, I prefer that I'm a memory maker. Right. I help connect these guests to the best experience that they can get, and I get to truly feel like I'm connecting with the community as opposed to just selling to the community.
Do you walk out on the floor sometime and just observe and just kind of smile when you see that you can tell that this is a group that is just enjoying their time, whatever was outside the building, whatever issues were going on in the world, it's just set aside. That's got to be so gratifying.
It is so fun. Actually, yesterday we had the Southwest Little League come out as well as the challengers.
They were all in town doing things, yes.
Yes, and they had such a blast. But you could really tell that for the challenger group to come out, I mean, they normally don't get to experience places like Main Event because it can be so overwhelming for somebody who has sensory sensitivities.
Yep.
So we were able to offer them a day out and let them know that we have sensory kits. So it's something that's available to any guest at any time. It includes headphones, sunglasses, fidget toys, even a communication card for anybody who is sensory sensitive and needs a little bit of extra help while they're there.
So you have a place that they can wind down, which is good because we're starting to see those at a lot of places where in the past it wasn't as much of an issue and you were looking at these kids trying to figure out what was going on with them. But that's a great thing that Main Event recognizes, that they need to have something like that it's not just unruly kids. There
Absolutely.
is something going on and you're able to help those kids, which again, bottom line, makes it a much better experience for everyone.
Absolutely. You'd be shocked. There's oftentimes that a kid will get upset that they're playing a game and maybe they didn't win. And, whether it's a sensory issue or not, that they're just getting overstimulated by the noise, even if they're just upset because they're in this place and they want to win and they want everything, I'll go out there with like a little piece of candy and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like you didn't win. I'm so sorry. Like, can you help me find like another piece of candy? If you can, like, here's this piece for you to get started. But like, just something to distract them a little bit because it helps, because sometimes you get so hyper focused on like, oh, I didn't win that. And it's like, there's so much more fun to have. So being able to provide the sensory kits is the same thing. You're getting a little hyper focused on the lights, but let's just kind of take a moment and let you know that you're seen and appreciated and you're welcome.
That's so good to hear in this day and time. Things like that are more needed. Elizabeth Penland from the Main Event is with us. Let's talk about the packages, prices, and things like that.
Yeah, it really varies just depending on day and time and then also the experience you're looking for. Like I said, call our sales office. What I like to say is give us your vision and we'll help guide you in the right direction. If you have a budget, we'll work within that and still get you as close to your vision as possible. That's our goal. In addition to that, if you are looking for something to do over the summer, there's only a couple weeks left, but you can still sign up for what we call Kids Bowl Free. It's actually an external program. Essentially through that you can get a free hour of bowling every weekday before 5 and it goes until October 30th. So even if you have to be homeschool group looking for something to do during the day, or if you happen to have one of those random weekdays off before October 30th, then come join us.
Very good. I noticed it ended before Halloween.
Yes.
Was that by design?
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
And again, if you've never been to the main event, it is such a cool place to go to. If you're unfamiliar with the location, it's just off the interstate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's off the southern part of 35 right now where there's some traffic issues, but get on the access road. It's easy to find. How do you tell people when somebody says, how do we get there? What do you say?
So right now, considering the construction, if they're coming, from the south heading northbound, then we tell them to take exit 330A. That should be just fine. Make a U-turn like normal. We've actually been trying to be a little preemptive about that and letting all of our event guests know that we know are coming. Like, hey, there might be a little construction, let your guests know. But it's honestly not too tricky, as long as you're able to get off a little earlier. But if you miss the 3:30 exits, then you got to stick on for a while, make a U-turn. But
and again, if you haven't been there, it's not like you don't have parking for everybody. That's the best thing about that is you're not having to park and walk 2 miles. You've got parking all around to take care of. Even though that area is growing with different things around there, your parking area is extremely adequate for what kind of a crowd you bring in.
Absolutely. I mean, even when we come in on Saturdays, it's packed, don't get me wrong, but it's typically pretty easy to find a close spot. What's really great is because everybody's coming at different times, as you're pulling up, somebody else might be leaving and you get a great spot. But even then, it's really not that far. Being right behind Black Bear Diner like that, oftentimes it doesn't even touch the parking level.
Right.
But, so typically it's pretty good.
Okay,
easy
so
to find.
my question now, can you hang for a little bit longer here so we can talk some more about main event?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Very cool. It is the Zach Owens Show Live. We're at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Right now, we're going to find out what's going on in music news when it comes to what's happening in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Lizzie B, welcome. First off, are you a big person who goes out to these types of things and do video games and gets all in the interactive games?
Not really. I've actually never been to the main event space. So
well, you will this afternoon because we're doing that challenge on the ropes course thing.
Now that I've been challenged, I will show up. Happening in Nashville, unfortunately, the Mouth Hole House venue is getting ready to go out in style. In 2013, a trio of musicians and lifelong friends began hosting musical performances out of a house they all shared, which was eventually deemed the Mouth Hole. After 12 years, Mouth Hole will be opening its doors for concert weekend for the last time. The trio who owns Mouth Hole has relocated to a new house in South Nashville, so a new venue will be opening soon. Alan D. Valentine, the president and CEO of the Nashville Symphony, is retiring after the 2025-2026 season, marking the end of his 28-year career. The Nashville Symphony is now going to be searching for a music director and a presidential replacement. Finally, Cage the Elephant guitarist Brad Schultz has debuted Parallel Vision, a fresh alt-rock label based out of Nashville. This music label is bringing back the human-first flair to Nashville's rock scene, one infused with camaraderie and artist development. We're all excited to see what he does. I'm Lizzie B. at the Backyard with the Nashville News, and I'll see you next time.
Now you were from Nashville.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, and we had talked about this when we were talking earlier this week. Have you been to Nashville?
I have actually,
okay.
Yes, once.
For people who are in country radio, that's all you think about. But the music scene there is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many different areas and types of music that goes on in Nashville. It's a big tourist area for more than just country music.
Absolutely. There's so much to do in Nashville. I mean, the Southern culture has its roots there. So even outside of country music specifically, you have all types of music genres blending into, what's been here through historically, and just tons of people and places to go see. So it's a beautiful state.
Have you kept up with how the stadium is going with all their renovations and changes?
No, I haven't.
And that may be for a good thing because it's getting crazy from what I hear with that.
Yeah, I knew that they put construction on hold for a bit, which was really upsetting, but I think it's back on, and we're all just ready to see what it turns into and what they're going to do with the old place.
So, Titans fan? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I'm just curious.
I grew up in college football more than professional football. All right. So, but also Kevin here would fight me on the fact that the Tennessee Titans don't exist.
So. Are you still holding on to Oilers?
Well, there is the Oilers, And in this one division, which I'm a fan of the Colts, there's the Oilers, which are no longer the Oilers, and then there's the other team from Texas who took over from them, and then in Houston, and then there is another franchise that just popped up out of nowhere in '95.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah. So
Well,
there's
just to get
there's
the
the
facts straight.
Oilers,
Yeah.
and then nothing else.
All right. Are you a sports fan?
I'm not much of a sports fan, but I am a foodie fan, so I would say that Tennessee has like the second best barbecue in the entire
See,
United
this is
States.
fucking food, too. We
Yeah.
didn't even touch on
Texas
food
is
here.
first,
Yeah.
but you know.
We can all agree down with Kansas City, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Very cool. All right. You can jump in here, and you can too. It is time to talk about like what we're celebrating today. National this, national that. All right. I am not a guac fan. I have never been, and I'm a Texan. But today is National Avocado Day.
Ooh.
So, avocado. You like the guac dips and things like that?
Mexico. Yes, I do like guacamole,
All right.
and I do like avocado.
yeah.
They're
I'm
really
the odd
great.
guy out. Odd guy.
I mean-
out. I mean, I'll mix it with some other dips and things like that if I need to when I go to.
If you
to
need
eat.
to.
When I need to.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Normally it's chips and salsa.
Do you like a, avocado ranch ever?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
I don't know, something about a green, something with the green.
Do you like
To-
salsa verde?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. Again,
Do you like broccoli?
do I like what?
Broccoli?
Okay, now we're getting into the different types of
But it's
things.
just green. Okay. A side tangent.
But
Sorry.
I like green
Sorry.
beans too. And
You're wearing green.
peas and things like that. I don't like green bacon. I don't like green hot dogs or burgers. So
Or green
there's
eggs and
certain
ham?
Yes, I do. I do like green eggs and ham. I am a fan of green. Okay.
You're
All right.
gonna do the whole thing.
I
there?
love it. Yeah, like
yes,
you
yes.
real quick with that.
For the next segment here, we're only talking in Zeus things, all right? Your next segment is going to be Zeus, so you better start writing now. All right. Something we can all relate to. Today is Mutt Day. Mutt Day. So if you have a puppy dog, celebrate. And Mutt Day, let's just not make it that it's only a mutt breed, but that can be any kind of puppy dog.
Yeah.
You have a puppy dog?
I have several puppy dogs. I
Oh,
love
very
my puppy
good.
dogs.
Yes.
And they
And-
are all mutts.
And Lizzie, you're more of a cat fan, right?
I love all animals equally.
Oh, here we go.
But I own a cat currently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dogs can be a lot in a small space, so I
yeah,
try to-
they can, yeah.
I'm just trying to, consider what they like and what I like.
Anybody that knows me knows that I talk about my Archer dog all the time. And he's starting to look like me. He's getting a little older. He is a black lab mixed with a little bit of boxer, and he has the same gray on his chin that I do. And when I post pictures, like, oh, y'all really do look alike. I'm like, oh, okay.
They say dogs look like their owners.
That's it, yes. But Archer dog is mine. So celebrate with your mutt today. Go pick up a special treat, special toy, and celebrate the fact that this is their day.
And if you don't
Now,
have a mutt, adopt one.
we were talking sports. You go to sporting events, you get hot dogs. How about a chili dog? Today's National Chili Dog Day. Are you a chili dog fan? You like chili dogs?
Not my go-to. I'll eat one.
Okay.
Not
all
a
right.
picky eater whatsoever.
I love a chili dog. That's my go-to at Sonic.
Yep. Okay.
I
Very
am
good.
guilty of that foot-long chili dog.
This is the next day. Would you like to see? You want to talk
good.
about it, or should we pass?
I think we should pass,
Okay.
personally.
Do you want to talk about this one, or do you want to pass?
I'm good.
You're good to pass, or
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
okay. Kevin, you just wrote it down.
I wrote it down because it's there.
It's talking about the National Big O Day, and it's got nothing to do with George's. So I'll say that, and we'll move on.
There we
Is that
go.
a good analogy?
Yep.
Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Great.
I didn't know there was a National Day, but
There should
celebrate if you like.
be. There should be multiple national days, in my opinion.
No, and then there's sometimes
sure there
there's
is.
never a National Day.
Yeah, it's true.
Sorry, we're way off. Shredded Wheat Day, National Shredded Wheat Day. I am not a shredded wheat person.
You don't like mini wheats?
No.
What?
They got to have the sugar on them for me.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I don't know.
I agree with that. It's got to have the sugar on them, but I mean, I can do with a mini wheat occasionally if it's like the only thing in the pantry.
Yes.
All right. Well, We know that we have a big Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo that comes to this area every year. We've got West Fest. We've got the Central Texas State Fair in Belton that comes in. One of the hottest things there that people go for. It's a sweet spun candy sugar treat. Do you know what we're talking about?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Today is Cotton Candy Day.
We actually just installed a cotton candy machine at Main
Did
Event.
you really?
Yeah.
Is it okay? So today, when you go to Main Event or coming up this weekend, make sure you get that and celebrate Cotton Candy Day.
We need to get
But
a
we'll let you
picture when we
celebrate
go
it
there.
anytime you want now that they have that machine there. It was started back in 1897.
Wow.
I don't know how
Yeah, I'd love to.
it was developed. I mean, what do you know?
I feel like somebody was trying to make caramel and then they failed, and they I don't know. Did it really fast? That's weird. Maybe they were trying to split atoms. I don't know.
And I remember when cotton candy was always only the pink color, and then there's been kind of a blue. There's kind of
There's
a green.
yellow. There's
Yeah,
everything.
It's changed. So when you head out, even though those are a little ways off, you can celebrate Cotton Candy Day. Cotton Candy Day. We're back here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Terry sitting in for Zach. The Zach Owens Show Live coming up. We'll talk more with Lizzie B because we've got to find out about some Act Locally Waco news coming up. She's going to be joining us, and we'll be touching on some of the other things that are going on. And, of course, you're going to hang for a while, Elizabeth, with Main Event. We'll talk more about that coming up in about 3 minutes right here on the Zach Owens Show Live.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Zach Owen Show Live. Terry Hunt sitting in. We've got Elizabeth Penland, who's with the main event. We've got Lizzie B over there that we'll be talking to. Kevin, of course, is running the whole thing. He's the main guy. And we're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill for some fun. I want to take you back to yesterday. If you were tuned in with Zach before he took off on his big trip, we celebrated and talked about a birthday of one of the coolest guys in East Texas named Neil McCoy. Neil McCoy celebrated a birthday yesterday. And if you've never been to a Neil McCoy concert, first off, why? Because he is, and Zach will probably tell you the same thing, when we were doing all of this stuff in country radio, we were always surprised that he didn't win more of these entertainment type awards. Well, to kind of give you an idea of how much entertaining and how fun he is, on this Throwback Thursday, we have a few things that maybe didn't go quite the way they were planned when they first started out with Neil McCoy. But let's celebrate Throwback Thursday with a few outtakes and off-takes from Neil McCoy.
Man, that's easy.
You do that? You remember that?
I said, hey, I got that. You don't have to hold the sign. I got it. You want this in the picture? Or?
Try that there about 5.
All right.
And when you're ready.
Waco.
One more time.
Okay. Did I blow your helmet? I'll shut up.
No, you're not.
I got it.
This airs
at
midnight.
Is that right? Okay. 1-900. No. Waco. I got it.
1-900 in the real.
Okay. Waco.
One more time.
Waco.
Okay.
All right. Next number one country, Waco. Okay. Is that all I got to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Texas number one country, Waco.
One more time.
Texas number one country, Waco.
Okay. Now they're getting harder.
Oh, I remember. Let's see.
25 Hot Country Cafe.
I got it.
Got it?
I think. 25 Hot Country Cafe.
And you're watching that.
I got it. 25 Hot Country Cafe. You ready, man?
Yes, sir.
I'm Neil McCoy, and you're watching 25 Hot Country Cafe. Is that right?
That's right.
We did good, didn't we?
That's looking them out there.
KSCS. Oh, no.
Hey, get him out of here. Because they hire a film crew over here.
Okay.
Show off.
Watch 25 Hot Country Cafe Sunday night at 10:30 on 25 for you.
25 for you.
What does that mean?
We're not sure.
I got it.
This guy came out
I hear you,
with
man. I got it. I'm Neil McCoy. Watch 25 Hot Country Cafe Sunday nights at 10:30 on 25 for you.
Good deal.
That was good. Next time, bring the mic in.
Can we do it again?
Well, no, I think that was
Okay.
fine.
All right. Gotcha. I'm Neil McCoy, and new video is coming up next on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Okay. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy, and new video is coming up next on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
New video or brand new video?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just said new video. I got it. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy, and my new video is coming up next on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Here's my latest video. 25 Hot Country Cafe.
I'm still recording.
Okay. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy, and here's my latest video. I'm sorry, I'm 25 Hot Country. I got it. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy, and here's my latest video on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
You might slide it down. Can we do that last one?
Sure. Yeah. We got it. All right. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy, and here's my latest video on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
2 more.
My video, no doubt about it, reckon?
Yeah, I do know, but already got another new one coming out.
We got a new one coming out. Yeah, you would rather have it, probably?
Let's do both.
Okay. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy. Stay tuned for my video, No Doubt About It, here on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Did I pull that up too far?
No, that's good. That's
Okay, I'll bring it down a little bit.
That'll work.
Hi, I'm Neil McCoy. Stay tuned for my video, Wink, here on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
That's so darn cute.
And that's you? That's the name of the song, Wink. So I figured I'd throw it, a little play on words.
Yeah.
Wink.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I'm going to help you program out a bunch.
I thought you were just winking at that.
I get it all the time.
Actually, I was looking for Faith Hill one more.
Okay.
Last one, just look at the camera and say, hi, I'm Neil McCoy.
Is that all?
That's it.
Okay.
You need a key card?
I got, yeah, could you write that?
Yeah, I'll write that down.
I got it, man. Hi, I'm Neil McCoy.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Neil.
Okay, buddy.
Appreciate it.
All right, man.
See you next week, Todd.
All right, y'all take care of Zach down there.
Neil McCoy celebrating a birthday, 67 years old, born in 58 on yesterday's date. So happy belated one day. But fun stuff from Neil McCoy. Always a fun guy to be around. And what you see with him on stage is pretty much what you get all the time, which is really, really cool. So.
Things in that video that were taken out to protect the innocent or the guilty, depending on how you look at it.
Oh yeah, okay, good. Yeah, it was edited correctly. In other words, yes, the names have been changed to protect the innocent. All right.
Happy birthday, Neil. Feel free to celebrate at main event.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Okay. We can have a belated birthday party for Neil McCoy at main event. Elizabeth Penland with the main event is here as we kind of talk about what's left to do during the summer. What's remaining in Waco to do for the summer months before it wraps up, especially with the kids, and that's what we're all about today. Earlier, we touched on some birthday parties and things like that. What events can you specialize toward families, groups, companies?
Honestly, we can really do just about any event. Birthday parties are what we're famous for. So everybody likes to come to us, whether they want to focus on a bowling party. We even have one that has pancakes and bowling, which is great for like a slumber party if you want to come the next morning in your PJs. And we also have one that's more specialized for teens. So it's unlimited activities like the bowling, laser tag, gravity ropes, billiard, shuffleboard, and then it also comes with unlimited arcade. That one is really great for anybody who is, 16 and older. If you're looking to be an adult and you want to come out and celebrate your birthday party, or you want to come out and celebrate just your family reunion, Main Event can be a great place for that too. Not only do we have private rooms, so you can have a nice, calm environment, a little bit more elevated experience. We have banquets that range anywhere from, game day gathering finger foods to, famous Texas barbecue to a full-on holiday feast. That can really be your option. We have some people who like to book for Thanksgiving, and they'll come in and they'll bring their whole family out, and that's how they take care of their family instead of cooking themselves and having to clean up their house. We do it for them. So that's
really kind of a neat idea. So if somebody calls, it's like we're really not sure what we want to do. Mm-hmm. You can bounce some ideas, and from the experience, how to ask certain questions to see what they really need.
That's all what it comes down to, is asking questions. So we find out, what are you into? What's the age range? We have some guests that they don't expect their guests to be interested in the laser tag or the gravity ropes at all. So we customize it more with just bowling and a little bit of arcade. Some of our guests think that they want more arcade. So, okay, that's fine. We can find a different package or just add on and customize. Sometimes they don't know when they want to come in, but they just know they want to avoid the crowds. We can help guide them towards the best time for that. It really just comes down to finding out what you want, what your boundaries are, so we can help give you the best, what we like to call essentially prescription within that, and say okay, well, this is what we think you should go with, and then you tell us what you think.
So it's not carbon copy or rubber stamped the same events. Each one is tailored individually.
We try our best.
And I think that's something you're also known for, is it's not the same. You don't go in, you go sit down, and you get this menu, and you get this card, and you get these things to do.
Yeah, you can absolutely change it up every time. Sometimes you'll come in and you'll be able to sit down and bowl immediately, but other times there might be an hour wait and you want to explore the arcade for the first time ever. So when it comes to our events, it's very much the same way that we treat it as though you've never been in here, and we need to tell you exactly what you should expect. We do have certain guidelines that we have to stick within, we have to keep food service the second hour for birthdays just to keep everything running smoothly. Mm-hmm. But other than that, if we can help customize it because you have dietary restrictions or because you have a specific decoration that you want to bring in, then we can make sure that it happens for you.
See, and that's tailor-made to make it tailor-made for you. That's such a great idea. But again, that's kind of the basis of what you do. Mm-hmm. And so if it's only people who want to come in and do the stuff off the ground, you can do that.
Yep. Absolutely. You can walk in and just purchase just the gravity ropes, just the laser tag. What I always try to do is that if you plan on doing more than like 2 sessions of laser tag, go ahead and get the unlimited activities pass. That is different from like an unlimited arcade. With our unlimited activities, that's going to entail the bowling, laser tag, gravity ropes, billiard, shuffleboard, but it lasts for the entire rest of the day. So that's what's really great about that wristband is, I mean, honestly, you could even leave and come back as long as you are still using the same wristband from that day.
How many different things are there?
Ooh, so we've got bowling, but within bowling, you can theoretically play different games, not only different themes, but we also have this game called hyper bowling, which allows you to essentially, everybody puts up bumpers and you have to hit the bumpers to get bonus points.
Right, okay.
So that
so you have to be a bad bowler.
Yes, exactly. It's great for me. That one is really, really great. And then we also have our private bowling area. It's just bowling, but it's a lot more elevated. So if you want to bring in a group or you just want it to be a little bit quieter, we got you covered. Then outside of that, we've got laser tag. We are soon going to be introducing gel blasters, and that is going to be in combination with laser tag. Essentially, it's like, do you guys remember Orbeez? You're getting basically shot with Orbeez, and it's a lot of fun, but we're able to switch between the two. So we're going to add another activity. We've got the gravity ropes, and then we've also got the arcade, billiards, and shuffleboard. Now within the arcade, it's huge. I mean, we have over 100 games, nearly 200 different swipeable card readers, so that way you're able to play with your friends on the same game. So there's so much to do. I mean, most of the time, what we anticipate you spending time-wise on a birthday party or even just an outing with your group is somewhere between like 2 to 3 hours minimum. We have one package for our birthday parties where you get 3 hours of unlimited arcade. Theoretically, you could wait to swipe that until after you're done eating and then spend a total of 5 hours within main event. At that point, most of the parents go, I'm not going to tell the children that. And they're just like, I don't want to be here for 5 hours. I'll be here for 3, and they'll be worn out anyways.
And obviously, because you have such a variety, there's a lot of repeat customers that are coming in that maybe they were only able to do laser tag and bowling at this one, and then they want to come in and do some of the video games or the gravity course and things like that. But do you also see first timers that have never been in? And it may be because their kids are just getting to a certain age, or they've moved here, or they've never thought about going there, but it was recommended or something like that.
Absolutely. You'd actually be shocked by the amount of people who don't know what main event is. That's why we like to get out into the community, attend tabling events so we can let people know. Sometimes when we are at these tabling events, people will think we're like the info booth because it just says main event. And so they're like, oh, well, where is the main event at? And I'm like, well, it's next to the movie theater. And they're like, huh? And I'm like, oh, we're a family entertainment center. But essentially, we get all kinds of guests. Sometimes we'll get guests that have been to other main events, but they've just never been to one like ours. So they still need a little bit of extra help and guidance. We've had guests who are very experienced and they come in every day. Literally, there's some guests that we definitely know by name, by face. We're just like, hey, you having fun today? Good. Just let me know if you need anything. We have guests that they have come in to like the first time ever. They get immediate, like you can tell, because what happens is they walk in and it's like a kid walking into a candy shop because they're just like, oh.
Overwhelmed.
It can be, yes. So most of the time, anytime we see that, we immediately just like, hey, how are you doing? Is this your first time in? And we help just guide them through the experience because it really is easy to figure out once you just take that first step in. I remember my first time inside of a main event, and it was in Shenandoah, which is like the Woodlands area in Houston, and it's one of the, I'd say, simpler styles where you have a desk that you can immediately walk up to. At our location, we have kiosks, and you're able, like, it just allows us to service more guests at once. And we have brand ambassadors that can answer any questions. Even in an area that has a bowl desk, I walked in and I was like, I have no clue what I'm doing. I was like, what's an all-you-can-play pass? What's in this center? Now, to be fair, that's probably because my friends didn't tell me where we were going at all. But it can be overwhelming, and we are here to answer those questions. So you just walk right up to the kiosk, purchase what you want. We've got bowling, we've got laser tag, gravity ropes, billiard, shuffleboard, and then separate arcade. We do also have that family kitchen and bar, which, again, if you give us a call, we can tell you how to
Not that I haven't
save.
ever been to that part of it, but that's a whole other story entirely. That is how you get on the stuff, Lizzie. You go to the bar ahead of time, okay?
The bar
Not that
is
I would
so
say
much
that,
fun.
but that's what I've been told.
I mean, even if you just want to watch the game, we've got that playing. You know, we try to do some fun Baylor nights when those are going on. So definitely feel free to just hang out. You don't have to come in and play the arcade games. That's what's also really cool. Oftentimes people ask us, how much does it cost to walk in? Nothing. You can walk in and you can walk around first and see like what's going on and not spend a single penny. If you want to then purchase something, sit down, order anything, you can. That's what's really cool about that. Even that Kids Bowl Free program. I mean, if they have their own bowling shoes, they can literally spend $0 walking in and walking out. Obviously, we try to help show them like, hey, we have really great food, so give it a try. Let's get some sugar in your kids, you know. But typically it can be a lot of fun to just walk in and see the center and get adjusted before you sit down.
So if you had okay, we'll talk like radio and TV commercials. You have 30 seconds. What would you say to somebody who has never been?
Main event.
It's not that we'll time you, but I'm just curious.
Putting me on the spot. Let me see. Let me go into radio show host mode. Main event's a family entertainment center. So we've got bowling, laser tag, gravity ropes, billiard, shuffleboard. Do you know what you're interested in? If you do, we can guide you in the right direction. Our arcade is the largest that you will find in the area. We have unlimited activities or unlimited arcade. You said you wouldn't time me and you put me on the spot. I'm used to a normal elevator pitch, but not one about, you know.
One quick. I understand. Yeah. Again, it's a lot of that. It's one time to get the point across as quick as you can.
A delicious family kitchen. I normally leave this to the experts and let them play like a really cool commercial, but our family kitchen is absolutely amazing. Our gravity ropes are literally gravity defying. That's what we call them. And our laser tag is 2 stories.
Wow.
So we've had a lot of fun.
Hours. What are the hours that you're open?
We are open, let's see, right now we're actually on summer hours. So we are open starting at 10 a.m. and going until midnight. That's going to be Tuesday through Thursday. Now on Fridays and Saturdays, we are actually open until 2 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah. And on Saturdays, we actually open at 9 a.m. So we are pretty, if you're up, we're probably open. And then on Sundays, it is back to 10 to midnight. Mondays, we actually stay open until 1 because we have a really great offer called Monday Night Madness. It's the only day of the week that you can get unlimited arcade as a walk-in. So I would definitely suggest that. $12.99.
I love it.
It's a great deal. Doesn't beat anything.
Very good.
But yeah, and let me see. Once we get out of school hours and once we go back to school
49,
time, we open
50,
at 11.
51.
I'm done.
52.
You asked for the hours.
No. Again, thank you very much for being here. I've got one more thing that I want to touch on coming up here in just a couple of minutes. But right now, I know that you need to talk about Act Locally Waco News. Ooh. Lizzie B. back with us to tell us some of the many other things that are happening around the area. It's all yours.
Absolutely. So, registration for Waco Restaurant Week ends today. All participating restaurants register with a one-time fee, which will be donated to Keep Waco Beautiful, which is a local nonprofit. Each restaurant keeps 100% of their profits through Restaurant Week, which is happening October 24th through November 1st. So, stick around and find out more when it comes up. Inkfest is coming to Waco this weekend at the Waco Convention Center, August 2nd and 3rd. This showcase features tattoo artists, enthusiasts, and industry professionals from around the world right here in Waco. Whether you're an artist, a collector, or just interested in tattoo culture, Inkfest promises to be an adventure and expression. Finally, the Bell County Comic-Con is happening this weekend, August 2nd and 3rd, at the Cadence Bake Center in Belton, Texas. This convention is bringing in some huge names like Sean Astin, Bonnie Wright, David Yost, and Scott Ines. There are so many more special guests too, so be sure to check out their lineup at the Bell County Comic-Con. I'm Lizzie B. at the Backyard with Act Locally News, and I'll see you next time.
Rudy.
That is
you know
so
what that reference
exciting.
is? Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, I know he's done all kinds of other things, but that's kind of what I recognize him with.
I would
All right,
highly
before we
suggest.
let you go, we're going to put you on the spot. One of the requirements here that Zach has is you get to pick one of our bad jokes of the day and read it. Have you ever read a bad joke?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want to leave you out of this. You have any choices?
I'm reading through it. I got to make sure I get the best one.
Or you can go back and talk about this National Day that we didn't.
You know, I wonder if it ties in with any of these.
I tried, Kevin, man. I tried to get this on, okay? We tried to get that
Okay.
to work. You got one?
I got it.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
What do you call a sheep that sings?
What?
A musician.
I love it. Oh, my gosh. Elizabeth, thank you.
Thank you.
Main
Thank
event.
you so much, Terry.
One of the many things you'll find in Waco that you can do during the remainder of the summer. It's really cool. It's really fun. If you've never been there, if you have, you don't have to be sold on it. You know exactly what happens there. Later today, we have to. You ready?
What time? I mean,
I think I'm busy.
at any time? At every time?
I don't know yet exactly what, but I think I'm busy. But Elizabeth, thank you for joining us in the main event.
Thank you for having me.
Quick reminder that we are here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Coming up for you very soon, we've got some neat things. We've got music with Tim Mauzey on the stage. Let's see, all kinds of other good things. Zach is gone, okay? He left his credit card. But don't say anything. He'll figure it out when he gets to Greece. But that means starting here in, just like now, I'm going to buy your first mimosa or Bloody Mary when you come down. JD's Cafe is going to be bringing some food for us. Oh, it's sitting over here already. So you can come down and join us. Downtown Waco, stop by, sit in, enjoy the music, and participate with us. And let me spend Zach's money. Do you need something
Thanks for
the
that,
road?
Zach. Oh, maybe not a mimosa for the road.
Oh, okay. But see, she only said mimosa. She didn't say Bloody Mary. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We've got live music on the way. Thanks again to our friends at JD's Cafe. They're on Woodway Drive. You'll find them at 6500. The suite number is 101. Just look for the sign and find them if you'd like to call to find out about getting them to bring food to you. Or if you have any questions, just make sure you call them. 254-300-1777. You can tell them Zach or Terry sent you. We'll be back in a moment.
At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions, now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, your world's leading pet DNA service.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
We're back here at the Backstage Bar, Stage and Grill, Zach Owens Show Live. No, I'm not Zach with a wig. This is Terry Hunt sitting in. I'll be doing this for a few days while he and Gosh, how do you say, 70-something?
76.
76 people are headed with him and his lady. It's the 45th Zach and Jim Travel Club show and trip. It's really kind of cool. I think it could be gone for like 15 days. Greece, Mediterranean, Croatia.
They end up in Venice, Italy.
That's right. Yeah, yep. Venice is where they fly back from. So, and we may be able to set up some kind of a feed with him. Either, I don't know if it'll be able to do it tomorrow, but it may probably next week, maybe.
Yeah, I would say so.
And try to talk with him and see what's going on. So we'll see. That's the voice of Kevin. Kevin keeps us in line. Proud to welcome to the live music part of the show, Tim Mauzey. Tim, before we get into this, you and I have met, and I'm trying to remember, and the sad part about this, we were both walking around going, was it, is that an age thing? Is that what it is?
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what it was. Maybe you are Zach Owen in disguise.
With a wig, that's it.
Maybe put a wig on or something, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't.
But nonetheless, you've been playing around this area and playing music for quite a while.
Yeah, I have.
What really got you into music? I mean, was it one of those things that at such an early age you knew it was going to be music?
Yeah. I was in garage bands whenever I was in high school and just kind of made my way up being a saxophone player. I didn't bring my saxophone today, but I played here a few times. Wade Bowen hires me to play. I played here with him, played with Stoney LaRue and different places.
Are you going to be at the show on the 23rd, or are you going to be able to sit in with him on that show with the Boys from Oklahoma?
I haven't talked to him yet about it, but yeah, that's one with Cody Canada.
Yep.
And they sell out the entire place everywhere they play.
Cross Canadian, Turnpike, Wade Bowen. I mean, and
that is a cool event. But I have played the Bowen Classic for the last 9 years, and
that may have been because I was at the last one in Touchdown Alley when he was there. Cheap Trick was there. Were you at that one with the?
Yeah, I'm sure I was. It was in Touchdown Alley, outside of the stadium.
Yeah. And that was Jamie Johnson was there, and and Tim Mauzey was there. How cool is that? So very cool. Quickly, JD's Cafe. If you see me eating while you're playing, it's just because it's breakfast time. But I am listening. I'm a fan of yours. I'm glad you're with us today.
Oh yeah, glad to be here.
When you venture out and got away from the saxophone, was it keyboards immediately, or where did you go to after the sax?
Well, I started with saxophone was first, and then second I went to McLennan Community College, and with that I was kind of dabbling at guitar at the time. That was the last time that I played here. I played guitar, and part of being at MCC is learning how to play piano, and decided to bring that this time. This is first time to play piano for you guys. But
now, so when did you learn piano? At what age?
I started playing at probably about 16.
Now, starting at a late time, was it harder to learn because those teenage years, you're just your mind kind of wanders a little more?
No, it is really interesting because playing piano, you can see everything is laid out. Where if you're playing guitar, you're playing a chord. If you're playing saxophone, you're playing a note, and you can everything's laid out in order for you right here. And
so it's okay. It's kind of like looking at your fingers when you're typing on a keyboard. You can get away with that with a piano.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. So the saxophone, I'm an old music guy, and you see these things pop up on social media. Best saxophone solo in a song. Do you have anything that comes to mind? I'm a big Bobby Keys fan who played with the Stones forever.
Now, I did, I'm going to make a shout out to Stuart Mann and the Statesboro Review.
Okay, yes.
And I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Yep.
They're out of New Braunfels.
Yes.
And they asked me to do a Rolling Stones tribute. And it was in New Braunfels. It was at the Brontex Theater. And it was a 11-piece band.
Wow. Yes.
We had 3 backup singers. They
They were into it.
Yeah, they danced.
I love it.
They'd been singing together for a long time in their church and stuff, and we ended up playing a show. We opened up for Kevin Fowler. It was a weigh-in for like a deep sea fishing tournament, and then we did the same thing that evening, and we opened up for Charlie. I don't even know how you say his last name. Robertson.
Charlie, yeah.
And we opened up for him.
So you were doing stuff. What? So you were Bobby Keys, is what you were. If you were doing the sax.
And I decided, because he passed away like a few days before that show.
Oh gosh.
And I decided, I'm like, I am going to learn this. I am going to learn this note for note instead of like doing a free form solo. It's like I am playing Bobby Keys. And
what song was it? Can't You Hear Me Knocking?
Yeah, Can't You Hear Me Knocking?
Yeah. What?
Can't You Hear Me Knocking?
Yeah. Yes. Golly. Okay. For Stones fans, if you know the song, you know what we're talking about. If you're a Stone fan, or even a kind of a satellite orbiting around a Stones fan, you got to listen to Can't You Hear Me Knocking.
Yeah. It's interesting. And then it goes. Then all of a sudden you hear like.
Yeah.
And then it just goes free form from there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that was one that they just kind of played longer. They had an end, but they just kept jamming on the song. That's why it turned out to be so long.
Yeah.
Very cool. This is more impressive than I thought it was going to be. Somebody that can play like Bobby Keys, because
I didn't bring my sax though.
Yeah, but seeing the Stones years ago, I mean, college up and all of that, and watching Bobby Keys on the stage on a saxophone, man.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. All right. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to bring up another saxophone player.
Yes.
Dave Matthews, saxophone player.
Yes. And you know, it's funny because they don't think of the Stones as a jam band like Dave Matthews Band. Mm-hmm. But when you see them and they do Can't You Hear Me Knocking or Time Waits for No One and things like that, they become a jam band. And I think that had a lot to do with the sax in it, the way they would go and just kind of go off on it.
Yeah.
And and Dave Matthews,
we're talking about Leroy Moore, the original sax
What's that?
player.
The original. Yeah. But the new one is good too. He what is his name? I forget his name, but he was in Europe somewhere, and he like turned his back to the audience and was playing with
Jeff Coffin
and was playing just with the drummer. They were like having
just doing their own jam session
doing
together.
their own jam.
Wow.
And the drummer's awesome. You know, he blows bubbles and and just acts like nothing's going on.
Tim Mauzey is with us here on the stage at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill for live music. We've rambled a little bit. I want to get to the music. Tell me what have you got lined up to play today, or is it just kind of winging it wherever you go? Do you have a way to kind of start things?
I am just gonna kind of go with it, you know. Just
all right.
And like I said, I'm playing keys and.
You're playing keys. We talk Bobby Keys. You're playing keys. It all comes back to that theme, doesn't it?
Yeah. There you go. But I'm going to start with some Willie Nelson, I think.
All right. It's all yours.
All right. Maybe I didn't love you quite as good as I should have. And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. if I made you feel second best. Girl, I'm sorry I was blind, but you were always on my mind. But you were always on my mind. And maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely nights. And I guess I never told you. Well, I'm so happy that you're mine. Well, little things I should have said and done, but I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Well, tell me. Well, tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Well, little things I should have said and done, but I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. But you were always on my mind.
Tim Mauzey. Wow. Now,
hey, you have to do some Willie Nelson, you know.
There's always those songs. Do you? I mean, I know you're doing that song of Willie's, but do you ever think of anybody that fits that song in your life?
Yeah. I don't want to get into it, but yes.
But okay, a simple yes or no. But yeah, okay. And I think that's what some of the music does is it takes you back to a place. It's like a time machine.
You know, there's a thing about music. It is the only, I mean, other than, you know, painting or something, it's the only thing that can create time.
Yes.
If that makes sense. It creates time. It brings back memories, and it's the only way of, you know, with notes and this and that. It's the only way to capture time.
I can tell you, and this just popped in my mind, that I can tell you the first time I heard Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks, Zach was playing it on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
The very first time I pulled over and went, oh my gosh, what a great song. And it was the first time. But again, that's still in my memory. How many years ago was that? But it's like anything else, always on my mind. You go back in time, it can take you back to a feeling, a smell, or anything. And you're right. That's why it's the universal world of communicating is music. So,
yeah.
Thank you for being here. You got something else in there you can knock out for us before we take our break?
What's that?
Can you knock something else out for us? Play something one more before we get into a break? It's your choice.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to switch to electric piano. Sit right down on my easy chair, pull out a deck of cards, I'm gonna play me some solitaire, break out a bottle and wash me a glass to keep me company till the feelings pass. Well, everybody needs something to do. Me, I just sit here and I'll think about you. It might seem crazy, but I ain't crazy yet. Well, that's as blues can get. Call somebody, someone I can trust. I need a number for Lovers Anonymous. Tell them my story, hope they understand. Maybe they can't explain it because I don't think I can. I took your picture, baby, down from the wall. Try to remember the thrill of it all. It might seem hopeless, but I ain't hopeless yet. That's as blues can get. Blues can get. Blues can get. Blues can get, yeah. Blues can get, yeah. Blues can get. Take your picture, baby, down from the wall and try to remember the thrill of it all. It might seem crazy, but I ain't crazy yet. That's as blues can get. Blues can get here.
Very good. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. I can't share the story of that one either.
Yeah. I was just thinking we need to have the lights a little bit more dimmed in here today, you know? Well, some of the blinders down, some of the doors that they have here at the backyard. Yeah, that's
I know. I was trying to think of some upbeat stuff. I didn't, I decided I was going to bring my keyboard instead of my guitar. And I'm like, oh, I only have like sad songs on piano.
That's all right. There are people with sad moods, and we're trying to help them get through it. So, very cool. You're going to be able to hang with us for some more and do some more music, right?
Yeah.
Good. That's what
I'm going to have to think of something more upbeat. I got a woman way over town. She's good to me. I don't know. We'll figure it out during the break.
I love it. Before we move on to that, let me follow my little list and help me out here. I think it's time to find out about our day in music history. Is that correct?
Let's take a commercial and we can do it on the backside of that.
All right, commercial timeout. It's the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill Zach Owen live show. Zach, fly carefully, safe travels with your trip, and send us pictures. We'll be back shortly with more from Tim Mauzey, and we've got a lot more to go in the next half hour right here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill.
Hi, my name's Erica, and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us on our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com.
We're back right here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Terry Hunt, Zach Owen Show live. Zach, of course, off on his 45th trip from the Zach and Jim Travel Club. And I appreciate him allowing me to come in and sit in and hopefully fulfilling the big shoes to step in with Zach Owen. Tim Mauzey is going to be back on stage here shortly, but let's take a break right now and talk about what was going on this day in country music history. And Kevin, this may be before your time, you may not know, but back in 1964 on this date, we lost a country legend that I remember hearing around the household years ago, Jim Reeves. That was when his plane crashed in a thunderstorm when they were flying into Nashville. He and his business partner, Dean Emanuel, were killed in the crash. So we lost the great Jim Reeves on this date back in 1964. In 81, Alabama was at number 1 with the song Feels So Right. This seems like it was such a long time ago because it was the title track from their second album. Wow. And they went on to have, 51 number ones or something like that? And speaking of somebody who had a few number ones, Garth Brooks in 1992 scored his 9th #1 single with The River. And what makes that so significant is the album Rope in the Wind, which was huge when it came out, had 5 #1 singles on the album. Wow. Five #1 singles. 2014 on the date, Brantley Gilbert, Just As I Am, was #1 on the album chart for country. And in 2014, one of the really cool guys in country music, Joe Nichols, held the #1 spot on country airplay with a song called Yeah. So country music history today. Pretty cool stuff that's right there. I like that. Good information. Were you an older country fan, Tim, when you were around?
Yes.
Or were you into just kind of all genres of music?
I'm kind of into all genres, but yeah, I like old country. Merle Haggard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I keep going back to, he had, I think I'll just stay here and drink, had a great sax solo on that song.
Yeah. He had a saxophone player.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Wow. Because that was taking Nashville by storm, and other artists, Steve Wonder had sax on some music. I mean, it just kind of drifted away, then kind of came back in.
Yeah, he was kind of pop, funk, country.
Yeah, you bet, yes. And incredible at what he did. Still to come, we'll be talking sports coming up in just a little bit. We'll take care of that on the way. We've also celebrating some birthdays. We'll take that on the way too. JD's Cafe brought food. If you want to stop in and enjoy Tim Mauzey and the remaining time that we have together today, please stop in at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. We'll take care of that and get you breakfast and have a good time while you're serenaded with the music of Tim Mauzey. So you were talking about you're looking at tempo now? Is that what you...
What's that?
You were talking tempo now. You mentioned, I've got a sad songs, but what you got next on the list? Are you tempoing it up, or are you going to keep that
piano,
bluesy feel that we've got?
Whenever I play piano, it's usually slower songs.
Yeah, okay. Well, good. We're glad to have you on the stage at the Backyard Stage and Grill. Tim Mauzey back with us.
This is a U2 song.
Oh, okay. Very good.
From the Joshua Tree.
Ah, great.
I don't know why I pulled this one out of my hat, but...
Great album.
Let me get rid of my glasses here. Well, then she woke up from where she was, standing still. Said we gotta do something about where we're going. We stepped on a steam train and out of the pouring rain, baby, and run from the night in the dark. La 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 dee. Well, la 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 dee, la dee. Well, sweeter the sin, bitter the taste in my mouth. I see 7 towers, but I only see one way out. You gotta cry without weeping, talk without speaking, scream without raising your voice. You know I took the poison from the poison stream, and then I floated out of here. La 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 dee. Ah la la dee, ah la la dee.
She runs through the streets with her eyes painted red. Under her back, velvet skies and the rain. Well, in through the doorway, white gold and pearls stolen from the sea, and she's raging. She's raging. The sun runs for her eyes. She's suffering, need a dread. She's running to stand still.
Yeah, that was U2.
U2, yeah, from the Joshua Tree. And that's, again, that's another great album to have in your collection.
Yeah, that is like, when was that? 19...
Oh, gosh.
87.
87?
87, yep.
Man.
I was 6. I remember it like yesterday.
Yeah, the kids are around, so we got to be careful what they're saying. Anyway, hang with us for a second. Tim Mauzey is going to be back and play some more music on the way. Right now, though, are we doing birthdays first? I'm sorry, you just told me that a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, let's go with birthdays.
Let's celebrate some birthdays today in the entertainment field and things like that. All the way back to 1939, from The Bold and the Beautiful. Now, us younger people don't real remember, but when you were at home sick, you watched The Bold and the Beautiful or Days of Our Lives if you were homesick, and you also watched The Price is Right. Susan Flannery, though, was on Bold and the Beautiful, born on the date 1939. Let's move it up to 1946. Gary Lewis, from Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Is that Jerry Lewis's son?
Yes.
Yes.
That's correct.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Gary Lewis, 1962. Born Wesley Snipes. He's from Blade and also from IRS troubles. Didn't he have all those IRS issues? Was it Wesley Snipes?
It could be.
I think he was the one that had a little trouble with that.
The picture I got up is from White Men Can't Jump.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Not the IRS issues.
No.
Like Willie's, what is it, IRS tapes that Willie had to do a long time ago? Because he had some problems with the IRS. 1963, this was one of the funnest guys also in country music. Chad Brock was born on the date. Let's see, 1966, if you're a fan of the movie The Wire, the actor in that, Jim Trufrost, is celebrating a birthday today. We were talking about this guy early this morning before we went on. Superman, and now... Years ago, it was only one person to think about. Now, there have been so many people playing Superman. 1966, Dean Cain. Dean Cain celebrates a birthday. And in his part of the Superman show, was it Lois and Clark? Was that the one that he was in?
Yes, the show was Lois and Clark in the mid to late-ish 90s, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
And they're real and they're spectacular.
Right.
Talking about Terry Hatcher, who was the female lead in that. That's another Seinfeld reference. And I know you and Zach talked about this when it first kind of hit, but Zach Brown is celebrating a birthday today. 1978, of course, fronting Zach Brown Band, and there's another kind of a jam band that has a lot of members in it. But I know y'all touched on the fact, how does this guy hanging with Kendra Scott now?
Well, and we discussed that Kendra Scott is from Austin. Like, she's a local.
That's where she started the whole thing. Yeah.
Right. And so, the fact that those two, that's a power couple right there.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Kendra Scott's always been very kind to my nonprofit, too.
So many celebrity marriages and relationships don't last because they're being pulled in so many different directions. Well, if you're two actors, you're in the same field. This is a musician and a jewelry
entrepreneur,
right? So there's no reason why they can't make it because their paths don't overlap, you know?
Well, we'll find out how many shows she goes to and how much jewelry we start seeing Zach Brown wear.
Right, like
maybe she'll come up with a men's line of more men's products and things like that.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Like, they're powerful in their own fields, siloed. So maybe it'll work. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Let's hope for the best.
Power couples will continue tomorrow right here on the
I am going to have to stay out of this conversation.
Tim's like, what have I gotten into? Yes, it's Power Couple Trivia today. Welcome in and thank you for joining us. Tim Mauzey is going to be back with us in a couple of seconds. We need to find out what's going on. There's a lot of sporting stuff going on. A lot of people talking about the Hall of Fame football game coming up with the NFL. Also a lot of things happening. But let's see what's going on in the world of sports. Zach, not that Zach, this Zach is going to be talking to us more about what's going on in sports that we can find out about.
Hey, how are you guys doing this morning?
Live and well. How are you?
Oh, no complaints. Just another great Thursday morning. The weekend's almost here, and while it still might be the slow time in sports, there's still enough for us to break down and to talk about today. So, it's a great day. Friday's tomorrow. It can't get any worse than that, right?
That's it. That's exactly right. Make sure you tell Pete that I said hi, because Pete and I used to run into each other at Baylor all the time when he was transitioning from the pretty boy TV to the sports kind of guy. So make sure you tell him I said hi, and let's go. I mean, we're close enough now that we've got the NFL, we've got college football, we've got all kinds of things that are coming up sports-wise. So,
absolutely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But I was going to say, while you were talking about big news for sure that's going to be talked about on the show today. Is Baylor wide receiver Ashton Hawkins getting another year of eligibility? That was announced by Dave Aranda yesterday. So I know that Pete and Scotty are going to break that down. That's a big thing. We've been waiting to see if that, the announcement there. So that's good that Ashton Hawkins is going to get another year to play. And then also, of course, as you brought up, you just knew. I think you just had a second sense of knowing what the topics were today. Cowboys are in full on in training camp right now. I mean, August 9th, I think, is the first preseason game against the Rams, so we're not too far away. And a lot of talk here lately, too, about not just what's going on in the field, but also Micah Parsons and his contract, too, as he's nearing the end of his rookie deal. But a lot of Cowboys news to get into. So a full football episode on today's show.
Very good. Yeah, that Micah Parsons thing gets me a little bit nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to see him back in that number 11 position, and I think if something happens and we don't get the deal done, I think that's a little scary thought.
Yeah, no, for sure. The one thing I read, and obviously this is all just speculation and rumors, and take it for what you want, but Adam Schefter obviously always seems to be plugged in. Seems that if it does get to that point, the Cowboys are very much like, I think they want to try to make sure that he's there, but if it gets to the point where they want to trade him, his idea was that they would want to get him out of the NFC, but that a weird team like the Chicago Bears could be somebody who can make a run for it. Either way, if you're a Cowboys fan, I think more than anything, you for sure want to find a way to make sure that Micah Parsons stays in the silver and blue.
I totally agree.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Baylor sports is coming up, and Baylor is opening with Auburn. This is the Big 12 SEC matchup that I think fans wanted to see, but maybe with Texas or Oklahoma. But this is just as good that's going to be coming up.
Oh, absolutely. No, I think that it's, sure, you probably want something like that. Of course, like these future games, they're scheduled out 6-7 years in advance. And you have to hope sometimes when they come around that it's going to end up being the matchup you want. But I think anytime that you're able to welcome in an SEC team or a team that has the caliber, the history of Auburn, you can't take that away. And also, if you're looking at a Baylor team that is looking to improve on how they ended last year, it's the perfect way to, as my son's agreeing with me, it's the perfect way to open up the season with a big win over an SEC opponent like that.
Very good. What else is on tap when it comes to sports today, Zach?
So we got a lot of football, of course. Probably sprinkle it. We talked a little bit of baseball yesterday. It might sprinkle in some more just because, it's still going on. Basketball is kind of in the doldrums, but we got plenty of football to get into. Cowboys, Baylor, talk some Rangers, just look at the Major League as a whole, and just kind of get you ready for the preseason that's about to start next week.
Yeah, I love it.
I helped there at the end, yeah.
Sports, you're just talking sports in general, and the level of enthusiasm jumps at this time of the year every year.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is the time that you're able to get excited and you're able to build. This is when, I always equate this time, especially when August starts, if you're a football fan, it's kind of like a couple of days before Christmas. Like, okay, it's almost here, and you just kind of have to find a way to get through the day of like, all right, I get through this week and I get preseason this time. All right, I get through this week and we get, right before Labor Day, we get our first college football game. So it's that time of where the anticipation just builds and builds, almost to a fever pitch as we get ready.
And, of course, it's a busy time for sports guys. I know you and Pete and Scott you guys are always going to be all over the place doing things and staying busy. And, of course, we appreciate you taking time to visit with us this morning.
Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate it as always. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. And anytime that I get to, wake up and talk sports with you all here, it's a good start to the day.
Very good. We'll do it again tomorrow with you or Scotty, or,
Scotty.
if you could ever wake Pete up early enough, he can do this too. Yeah. Very good. Sounds good.
You got to wake Pete up early enough is the problem.
Yeah. That's it. Sports this morning right here with us in the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Zach Owens Show live right here. So very cool. Tim?
Yes,
what
sir?
What you got in the playbook now for us? So we go back to the live music with Tim Mauzey here.
I am going to do an original song.
Okay.
Yeah. I wrote this when I was in college. And, wrote it for a girl.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Well, I mean, you could have written it for a pet or a mom or a dad or, somebody But, yeah, okay. All right. What's this one called?
Kiss Me One More Time.
All right. Tim Mauzey on the stage.
Baby, put on that red dress. We're going out tonight. Well, I can see your long hair in the neon light. Well, in your eyes I can see forever. Well, oh, how that melts me down. Gonna hold you in my arms, hold you all night long, and then we'll go round and round on the dance floor, baby, with just you and me, with song after song after song. And when the band stops playing, that's when I'll take you home. Kiss me one more time, love me like before. Kiss me one more time tonight. Kiss me one more time, love me like before. One more time tonight. love me like before. Kiss me one more time tonight. Kiss me one more time. Love me like before. One more time tonight. Kiss me one more time. Love me like before. Kiss me one more time tonight. Kiss me one more time. Love me like before. One more time tonight. And baby, tonight.
Tim Mauzey, very good. Thank you. But
All
you
right,
won't tell
thank
us,
you.
okay,
Yeah,
does the
thank
person
you.
still live in this area?
What's that?
Does the person live in this area that you said you wrote it about?
Yes.
Okay. That's all we'll do. That's as far as we go. This area, by me meaning the southern part of the U.S.
Yes.
Not just, anyway. All right. So where can people find out more about you? Like connect with you on social media, see where you're going to be playing and things like that?
Well, I am a personal chef as well. I do gigs around here. I cook for people. Usually it's people that come in and, they're trying to get acclimated with Waco. And,
Very cool.
And I cook for them and tell them about Waco, what restaurants to go to, tell them about the backyard. And, that's pretty much what I do.
Do you ever do a like a get together and do like cooking for say 50 people, cooking and then play?
Yes, I do. And that is kind of a fun thing because whenever I cook for people, I bring my guitar and
serenade while they enjoy your food.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your what are some of your specialties when it comes to your chef abilities?
Well, it is interesting. I usually try to stick with chicken dishes because everybody likes chicken, and
everything tastes like chicken is what I've been told.
Yeah, chicken piccata, chicken whatever, and I try to stay with that because different palates, different people.
Right.
Some people don't like seafood. Some people don't like steak, but that's what I do.
Very cool. I like that. When did the cooking thing start? Was that along the same time with music and all of that? Just kind of a co-love of cooking and music?
Well, I have worked for Clemson University with a company, and I worked for Baylor University for a company. But whenever I was in Clemson during the summer, I went to school at Le Cordon Bleu.
Oh, very cool.
And it was the off time, and I learned everything. Learned the 5 mother sauces. Learned all that.
Have you ever thought about putting out a cookbook?
No, I haven't.
Cookbook and music. You put like some recipes in there, talk about special things to make for this type of attitude or this type of an event, and then maybe drop in some digital tunes that you can record and kind of make it this is your own dinner party package.
Dinner party package with with food and music, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, no royalties. I don't need anything out of that idea. Before we let you go, can we get one more song in before we wrap this up?
One more song? What? I don't know if I...
Let me say thank you to Zach for, again, letting me stand in front of the microphone today here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill for the show. I'll see you back in here again. Tomorrow we'll do it again. If you get tired of me, you only have one more week after that. Zach's going to be gone for a little bit, but we've got more music, more fun, and a lot of things coming up. But today is not done yet. Tim Mauzey taking us home, the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, Zach Owen Live Show.
All right, taking you home. I only had 5 songs, but okay. I'm just joking.
Well, hey, Joe, we're going that gun in your hand. Hey, Joe, we're going that gun in your hand. Going down to shoot my old lady. Ain't no man. I'm going down to shoot my old lady. Hey, Joe, I shot your woman down. Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your woman down.